think that by the start of the season, we're going to have more than 2 guys able to pitch at the back end. Joel's going to anchor down the ninth. Now we'll build forward from there in the 8th and the 7th if we need to the 6th. But we're going to have different options. But primarily, that's the way we're going to set it up. They've both shown the ability to be very effective in those roles, and I do believe that Evan will get his opportunities throughout the course of the season. We play the kind of ball we're capable of playing, and we'll see where that takes us.
Who else has the potential to close games if needed?
Well, right now, I think we've got the 2 guys we need to have. I'm going to see more. I haven't seen many of these guys throw a ball live yet, other than the pitchers that I saw pitch last year in Texas in a 3-game stint. So I want these guys to have a clean chalkboard, go out here, pitch. It's not all about the results in spring training, but it's about the quality of the stuff. I think we've got enough educated eyes around here to be able to get a better read on that than just the numbers as they play out. Following the mitt, low strikes, ability to spin a ball behind an account, put away pitch, those kind of things. So we'll figure that out as we go forward.
With Bimo, I mean, technically he's campus non-roster guy. I mean, he looks pretty. You would have to think it looks pretty good. I mean, you like his experience and the fact he's a lefty.
We really didn't go get him to try him out.
Yeah.
We wanted to have a left-handed option that can bridge innings for us towards the back end of the game, significant innings, meaningful innings. Joe's done that. I do believe he's going to be much more than a left-on-left guy. I've seen him get out right-handed hitters. He's got an arsenal and weaponry to do that, so he's going to play a significant role as well.
Jose Veras has done work with a World Series caliber team. I mean, I would
most
think
definitely.
That
he was a good get for us. Neil was very aggressive in his opportunity to go get Veras. And he's got a big arm. We've got a number of guys with big arms. We're going to see how it plays out. But I do think we're going to have options. And I do think we're going to have guys that are going to come in and be able to, hold the direction of the game. Once we get on top, we stay on top.
Outside of the bullpen, you've talked about being aggressive on the bases this year. Saw Andrew getting a little bit of work with that today. Does he have the green light? And is there technique that he's going to work on this year to improve his chances?
He's going to have the green light. We'll have a number of guys with the green light starting the season, and we'll get a feel for that in spring training. We're definitely going to encourage guys to work on their leads, to work on their secondary leads, to work on their dirt ball reads, but actually the stealing of bases. It's something we want to become a little more aggressive with and be smart with at the same time, and not just first to second, but second to third when those opportunities present themselves. And, it all starts out of the batter's box for everybody. There's bases to be had after the ball's put in play. And we're going to accentuate that as we move forward for every player out. If every player here can become a better base runner than they were last year when we start the season, we're going to be dramatically better as a ball club. We don't want to have too many station-to-station guys. There'll be a couple of those guys that's who they are. But we've got a lot of guys that have usable speed. I think they can develop their awareness. They can be smart. And they know going in, we want to err on the side of aggressiveness, especially in spring training, just to find out what we are capable of doing.
I know Snyder has 0 career steals. I think ESPN just said he's the slowest player in the majors. Can you get him a bag?
That's a topic of discussion that's already come up in camp, and it was brought to my attention. And you know what? We just got to be smart when we pick a spot for him. That's all.
I know the emphasis that you put on speed to trigger the offense. Will that insert the evaluations for bench guys? And would you like to have one specialist maybe who can come off the bench, steal a bag,
in a perfect
pitch run, whatever?
That's a great question, Paul. In a perfect world, you'd like to have a guy with game-changing speed on your bench to be able to come off late in the game to be utilized as a pinch runner. When everybody in the park knows you need a base and this guy can go get the base, yeah, that's something you'd like to have. And just as importantly, to have a very good base runner with some speed that the stolen base could be in somebody's mind. And obviously the ability to score from first on a ball in the gap, to score from second on an infield out, a long play in the hole, a throw over, that kind of usable speed. So it'll definitely be in consideration.
Thank you.
Thanks, Clint.